Hello. Good morning, everyone. I hope you having a wonderful morning, good afternoon, or evening, depending when you're watching this video. But today we're gonna be talking about interest rates. I think that that's the main topic when it comes to real estate. A lot for the consumers, for the most part. Um, yeah, let's get right to it with our intro. All right, guys. So if you are in the market considering to purchase and you're telling yourself like why interest rates are not coming down, then we are here to discuss that and help you out. What is your options, and also discuss how can we fix this, right? Because that's what really matters at the end of the day. Let's see, making sure we are live. We are live. Hold on. Yes. Let me see. Okay. I was just making sure the audio is good. All right. So you're looking to purchase, but you think I just had a client right now yesterday tell me that they're not gonna proceed because they are they went to their banks and they told them that interest rates are where they at, what is within 6 or 7, right? And they decided not because they said that interest rates are too high. So if that's you, right? This is what you need to look. And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something right now. People keep on saying that rates are low, that there's nothing that we could do about it. And so this is what I'm gonna show you right now. Bear with me. Oh, okay. Let me set it up. Okay, I'm waiting for my screen to pop up. Okay, now this is my emails. Okay, and I want you to look where it says right here, little stars. It says just look at the title. It says no down payment on your new home. Right there, guys. And then over here, look at the rate. Look at special rate 5.5, 575, right? It has all these areas right there. Right? You can see the builder right there as well. Right? Maybe you don't like that builder. Let's look at this one. And it says right here 4.49%, and then they also said buy down. I'm showing you what you are not finding. I'm showing you the solution. This is the solution before what we came to talk about. Another builder offering up to $60,000 interest rate 3.99. Why am I showing you this? Over here is the same thing. 3.9 fixed rates. And I could continue, guys. I could continue showing you that, because there are deals out there. There are deals out there that you could use right now to purchase a home. This is not something that I'm making up. This is not something that is only for me, right? If you have a realtor and you want to purchase, this is what you need to do. I just showed you deals on my personal email that are offering crazy incentives. Okay, so the excuse that why our rates are too high, that's all, it goes out the window. But then you're probably saying, oh, but Danny, that's just new construction. Okay, that is all new construction. That is true, right? But what I hear a lot is that clients is that because you bank with Chase, because you bank with Wells Fargo, Bank of America, you feel that those people, that bank is gonna hook you up, is gonna take care of you because you've been a client for 10, 15, 20 years. And when you get to the table, they treating you just like the person that just opened an account with them. So that doesn't make sense, right? But that's how the bank makes money. And I don't think they're going to start changing it anytime soon because of your way of thinking. The loyalty that you gave them is not coming back to you. So I hear this a lot. So it's very important for you to take that in consideration when you are looking at these who you choosing to help you out. So now you said that why am I showing you this chart? Pretty simple, because now you just said that you don't want to buy new constructions. Let me show you something. Within the last 7 days, there's been 6,942 price decrease in the market within the last 7 days. So that means that 6,942 sellers are willing to negotiate. Sellers are noticing that the market is not on their favor. So you don't have excuses. There's different ways that you can negotiate this. Speak to your agent. There's seller's concessions. What is a seller concession? Basically, the seller is going to give you money so you could cover your expenses. This is not mandatory from the seller. Just understand that. This is negotiation. This comes from patience and having a good realtor that expresses the concern. I just closed a deal that we were negotiating, right? We negotiated and everything came into par. The seller wanted more money for their property. My buyer wanted property. They said fine. Appraisal came in low. We already had negotiated some money return. They wanted the money to be deducted from the reduction, and we couldn't. We said no. The listing agents understands how the market is. Putting that house in the market would have cost the seller more money. If you are a seller and you are having a hard time selling your property, it's because it's probably priced wrong. Make sure that, of course, there's marketing, there's promotions, and all of that. This This is the job of your realtor. So if you're a buyer, if you're thinking where all the sales, if you're not buying new construction, which I just showed you new construction, here you go. This is it right here. This is it. Okay. So, my computer froze on the other side, guys. Give me a second. But so that's one of the reasons. So now, if you ask yourself that you're still waiting for rates to come down, you're really gonna be waiting for a while. Okay, because rates right now are between 6 and 7s, right? In the regular market, not new construction. Okay, and I don't know if you have been seeing. Okay, perfect. It came back. If you see right here, this is within the last year, January, January 2024, all the way to the 6th of this month. The 6th of this month. Look at these rates. Look at these rates. Everybody was complaining when it was at 7. Everybody was complaining when it was at 7, right? People were complaining, and I've said this multiple times. You could go back on my other videos and you could see. I don't think rates are gonna come down anytime soon. I know I'd rather you be hurt, but this is just the honest truth. Okay, don't get mad at me. I'm not. I'm just looking at the data. I already gave you the information. Go back for the beginning of the video. I gave you the solutions. New construction, and I already showed you where the deal's at if you're not buying new constructions. Okay? I just gave you the answers. I did it the other way around rather for you waiting for the end. Okay? Can mortgage rates come down? Absolutely. But in my professional opinion, I don't think we're gonna see this. I think this is gonna stay there for a while. If anything, it might even go back to 7. Okay. So just be ready. Just be open-minded on things that things could change. So here's another solution. Right here, 15 year fixed rate. It gives you a lower interest rate. So what's the catch here? Why not everybody's using the 15 year? Because your monthly payment is higher. Okay, that's what it is. And maybe you can't do a 15 years, but I'm just showing you solutions. You understand how this works? There are options, but if you're not ready, if you do a 15 year, that would be if you could afford it. That's why not? Why not? You know, I think will be fabulous. So why in reality rates are not coming down, right? Because that's what we want to know. Why are rates really not coming down? And it's because everything that is happening in our world right now, everything that is happening within our systems. Okay, inflation is high. Okay, people don't really understand that people are still purchasing. Okay, so, and everything is really expensive right now, so it's kind of hard. Okay, and then you have a strong demand. It says, in the face of limitation housing supplies, high demands of homes driven up prices. When combined with high interest rates, it creates an affordable crisis for many potential buyers. So now we gotta wait until these prices come down. Only because prices went up really quick doesn't mean it needs to come down. We can't have them come down drastically, because then that's going to be an issue. So they need to come down slowly. So now you're hearing the buzzing of that it's become a buyer's market. Now is that you need to be paying attention. If you're a buyer, you need to be paying attention. Get with your realtor. You could call me if you want, and I could help you. Or if you're not from the states of Texas, I could connect you with my extended partners, right? And you also have seen how the president of the United States have been trying to force the Federal Reserve to reduce rates. But you need to understand something, that one, the president does not control the Federal Reserve. Two, if the Federal Reserve decides to reduce the rates, doesn't mean that interest rates, mortgage instant rates will come down. One and another are not connected. It's just a domino effect. Okay, it's just a I think it becomes more of an emotional thing, or that it's connected. Okay, I'm trying to find a way to explain it. It's more like if this happens, then that will happen. Okay, but they are not connected, because even though the Federal Reserve might say yes, let's reduce rates, it doesn't mean that automatically mortgage rates will start coming down. Okay, it might take a little bit while for them to start coming down. So, with that being said, those are really good explanations of why mortgage rates are still high, and you still have the market expectations. You still have insurance costs. That I don't know if you already have a home, you don't have a home, and you're searching. If you trying to search for insurance right now, there it's extremely high. Okay, but it's all together. I hope some of this. I always try to explain my content as simple as I can. I know there's plenty of other videos that go into really, really good details, and that's great. But I just gave you solutions, and I gave you some reasoning on why things are happening. Okay. What am I advising my clients is get ready now for buyers. Get your pre-approval. See if there's any delays. What's stopping you from buying, right? And then start looking. Only because you start looking doesn't mean that you're gonna pull the trigger on the first property that you see. Now you have options. Okay, so that is my advice to you. That is what you should be doing. Get yourself ready. Look at the market. Get your realtor. Talk to your lender and get situated. If you want really good deals, I gave you those solutions. And yeah, till next time, guys. I hope this wasn't too long for anybody. I'm trying to be direct and straight to the point with my information. Till next time, have a blessed day.